Okay, here are 5 reasons why I wake up at sunrise and hike alone while I'm traveling with 2 autistic kids in a country that I'm unfamiliar with. Right now, I'm in the Czech Republic, just outside of Prague, and I forced myself to wake up at 5 a.m., meditate, and then go for this hike in like 35-degree weather, which I think is about 4 degrees Celsius, 35 degrees Fahrenheit. So these are 5 reasons why I do this.
We slow traveled for 2 years, swapping homes with families across Europe, working remotely at night while spending time with our kids, exploring new places during the day.
Number 1, I want to reset my mind so that I could be there fully for my kids, especially for my 2 autistic ones that literally need every second of my time. Our days are unpredictable, especially when we travel. We don't know what we're going to encounter with, and we don't know what's going to give my son a meltdown. We have pretty good ideas, so we prepare both of them as much as we can. And my nonverbal autistic son has traveled with us for almost all of his life. And so it's not like there's going to be a lot that's unexpected, but I know that when I take care of myself first and I do the thing that I need to do to reset not just my body but my mind, it is going to help me navigate life in an unfamiliar country with 2 autistic kids. And I want to say that it's a little more challenging for me this time because I don't know the language. And also in the last 2 weeks, we've literally been to 5 different countries, and I'm also getting confused about which language and how to say hello in which language, and then how to convert the money, because not every country that we've been to has been in euros. And so I'm also navigating a little confusion myself. So I need to do this reset in order to fully be there for my 2 autistic sons and my daughter and my family, of course. Number 2, I do this to build my own resilience. I literally have to force myself because I think even though we've already been in Europe for a few weeks, I'm still a bit jet lagged, I think. I'm still not, because I can't sleep and I'm up till 3 a.m. sometimes, but I forced myself to wake up at like 5:45 a.m. because I want to build that resilience. And also there's literally no other time for me to do this because during the day it's completely chaotic with the kids being awake. And so if I can build resilience for myself, I can model that resilience for my kids, because there isn't a moment in time where my son, especially my nonverbal autistic one, who's a level 3 autistic child, doesn't deal with resilience. He is having to navigate life and a world that is not built for him. And he is doing so great, and he's now very comfortable with the unfamiliar. He's very comfortable with transitions. He doesn't need things to be the same apart from our own human basic needs of being the same. Like we all have to eat. We all have to, get cleaned up and take showers and stuff like that. He's used to that stuff. But like sleeping in different beds every night, different time zones, planes, trains, cars, walking, uphill, downhill, different languages, different foods. He is actually acclimating to those things really well, but it took time and it took years. And also, to be honest, it took time and years for me to build the resilience, no matter where I am in the world, to like just get up in the morning and go for a run. And I do this in every country, and I put it on Strava, and I love looking back to see all the places that I've run. Oh, look, there's chickens. Hey, chickens. Cute little chickens. Hi, chickens. Number 3 is, I hope you can hear me, there's construction going on behind me. Anyway, number 3 is modeling self-care. So even though my kids are asleep and they're not seeing me model my own self-care, they know I go out in the morning for runs. I always check on them before I leave, and obviously my husband takes care of them when I'm not in the house that we're staying at. But when I can model self-care, there's an energy of me having taken care of myself. When they can see and witness that energy of me having taken care of myself, they can see that I'm more present with them. And then I can describe and share with them my own experiences. So it allows them to see on some level, for my daughter it's a different level than my two autistic sons, but they could see that when I take care of myself, it gives them the permission to take care of themselves. And obviously for a nonverbal autistic child, it's going to be very different. But to him, me going for a run early in the morning can mean my son, who has nonverbal autism, is allowed to excuse himself from dinner or breakfast and then go and all the construction people are staring at me. Go and excuse himself from a meal and go and stim on an object like in the corner. And it's okay for him to do that if that's what he needs to do to regulate. This is what I need to do to regulate. Number 4 is I take the time to do this because I want to experience and witness the beauty of a different environment that I'm not used to, where I would not otherwise have noticed that beauty if I was managing my kids and not being present, because I'd be in like task mode and survival mode and making sure that my kids are safe. This is for me to just witness. And there's chickens over there. My kids would have scared those chickens away. And it's part of self-care as well. So being able to do this, I could think, clearly. I could put on some music, which I have done, to go for a run. And then I could be proud of myself, because being proud that I did something for myself allows me to be there fully for my kids. And then it also allows me to be there fully for my husband, because it's just as important for my husband and I to have time together, time to be present with each other, not just time to decompress from a day with our kids, but literally present, relaxing time. But after the decompression happens, time to just connect as a couple, because we are the foundation for our children. Number 5, the last and most important point, is for me to be able to fuel the day for adventure for my family and my kids. When I'm present and when I have gratitude, it literally makes a difference in the energy of our family. Of course, my husband does the same thing and he does his own self-care, but I'm talking about me. When I wake up the kids in the morning and I have already taken care of myself and been in nature. There's a lot of studies that walking in nature makes a huge difference. Doing that helps me spread the gratitude and the presence for my family and my kids. And it allows my sons to be present, especially for Evan. Oh, hi, doggy. I feel so bad. I have to find out how to say hello or good morning in Czech, because I keep messing it up and no one knows what I'm talking about. They look at me funny. So those are 5 reasons why I hike alone during sunrise. Now the sun is fully up, but during sunrise, why I hike alone when I'm traveling with my kids. I actually also do this when I used to travel alone for work, because it helped me acclimate for my day at work. And this time it's also helping me acclimate for a day with my kids and being the best version of myself as a parent for my kids. And yes, I know some people are going to be like, I don't have time. I don't have time to wake up early in the morning and go for a run. I'm exhausted. I have 3 kids or whatever. You know what? Honestly, I have that reason too. I have that excuse too, but everybody is different. I'm not saying that this is something that everybody should be doing. But for me, this is what works. Self-care for someone else might be sleeping in, and that's totally fine. And sometimes I need to do that as well. And I also love exploring new places. I love exploring new neighborhoods. Usually we are staying at a home swap. Occasionally we'll do an Airbnb. And so we're living in a home that is lived in by their kids and their families. I don't know where I'm going now. Should I go down here? Or should I continue? I think I should continue. And this is another thing I love discovering. I'm getting lost because I'm not looking at the trail map, because I'm videoing. We always stay at locals' houses. So this is where the locals live. This is a neighborhood outside of Prague, which I would never have stayed in if I'm getting paranoid of animals. If I wasn't doing a home swap, if we were staying in a hotel, we would not have had this type of experience. So I'm like passing people walking their children to school, walking their dogs in the morning, and it's so freaking amazing. I just love, I also cannot believe I'm in a different country doing this, a country that I've never been to. It's such a great, amazing feeling to experience, and it's very humbling to experience a different country, a different culture, the way someone else lives. I'm so grateful. We are all human beings at the end of the day. We all do the human being things. We eat, we sleep, we fart. We do all sorts of human being things, so we are equal in that way. But then the way we live, the attitudes we have, the environments we're in, it's just amazing. It's amazing to experience this other than, our own home base. And giving this to my children, there's no better schooling than the world schooling, I think. All right, I hope everybody has an amazing day, amazing week. I'll see you next week. Bye. One more thing, if this video or any of our videos has resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share our videos, make comments if you have comments, questions, anything. We have 3 kids, 2 kids with autism. We love to slow travel around the world, swap homes with people, stay in Airbnbs, work remotely. And this channel is all about how we navigate life locally in our home base in Los Angeles and all over the world. See you later.